Hair tutorial and lifestyle, also known as Olivia Chukwu, reveals in latest video that her son had a viral infection with the name stencils and expressing her fears of her sleeping in the hospital. In this video, you will get to know more of what happened and how the situation was resolved. Ami react over here. I do gist, I do reactions and all that good stuff. Kindly do well by liking the video. Kindly do well by subscribing to the channel. Olivia Chukwu, who is also known as Hair Tutorials and Lifestyle, she has a little boy, and according to the video she uploaded, he wasn't feeling all that fine. That the night before then, they couldn't sleep because he was breathing heavily, and they, had to bring him to the hospital. And the doctor told them that he had, stencils. And according to the explanation she gave, it's a viral infection. These little infections children pick up from their fellow children or playing around, or just normally children will just fall sick. They'll just fall sick because they want to stress you. Not really that there's a problem anywhere. So they're explaining her fears of her not wanting to sleep in the hospital, on how they were worried and were panicked about, the way he was breathing. And one thing about that stem cells, although that's not what it's called in Nigeria, one thing about that stem cells is that it makes the child breathe heavily. The child will be breathing double, 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 double. Like the child will be breathing like there's an obstruction. Actually, there's a little obstruction because the breathing organs are a bit swollen. So if the child the child will have to do. Why? Because there's an obstruction there. You understand? So that's why that heavy breathing is coming up, and it's one illness that I would say parents should take very, very seriously. If you notice your child is breathing heavy, literally from 0 below 5, take them to the hospital. Don't say, oh, he played all day, that is why he's breathing that way. No, take them to the hospital. Try to find out why they are breathing, the way they are breathing. Yes, because one thing about that viral infection is that if you don't tackle it immediately, if you don't tackle it in time, the swelling of the respiratory organ will continue to the extent that the child will not be able to breathe. And from there, God forbid, to not be, any of our portion. And it's been a viral infection is because children easily pick things here and there. Children will always pick this, they will always pick that, they will always pick the other one. And her first daughter just started school. So, when the elder ones go to school, they interact with other children, interact with their mates, interact with their peer group, interact with their colleagues. They pick up 1 or 2 infections from there, and then they bring it home. And if they have little ones there, they give it to them. That's why I always advise and encourage parents that when you have little children that have started school, try to, give them hand sanitizers. Teach your children proper hygiene. Put sanitizers in their hands when they come back from school. Bathe them properly. The clothes they wore from school, immediately they are coming in, take it off from them even before they enter the room or their room where they sleep. Take it off, put it in the washing machine. You know why? They have mixed and they have interacted with other kids in the school, and you don't really know the infections or the disease one of the children in the school have. And many parents are very selfish. Even when their children are not feeling all that fine, they will still take them to school, not minding that their child's illness can be easily transferred to the other child. So I always encourage parents that when your little ones come back from school, from the door, take them straight to the bathroom, wash their hands, use sanitizers, in fact, bathe them. Their uniforms, socks, take it off in the bathroom. Don't even allow them, take it to the room where they sleep, because this stencils is an airborne disease. Not just it, other little sicknesses children pick here and there. Before you know it, they transfer it on their bedspread, on their toys. If they have little one, they transfer it to the little one. You understand? And one thing about this thing, why it's so bad and why it's so terrible is that if the one that is in the house, for example, you have a smaller baby in the house whose immune system is not even as strong as your 3-year-old, your 4-year-old, or your 2-year-old that's already going to school, that is problem for you. That's a very, very big problem for you. There are many parents that take their children to school knowing fully well that their children are not feeling all that fine. So for Olivia Chukwu, she was just expressing her worries, expressing her fears, that she doesn't want to sleep in the hospital. And I was just laughing. And I was like, Olivia, you live in the diaspora where I can see the hospital looking good, looking clean. I can hear the nurse talking and sounding so good. And you don't want to sleep there. Come to Nigeria where you just slept. In fact, then you will not even pray for your child to be sick or for you to even be sick. Talk more of going to the hospital to to even spend the night. But I understand, no matter how sweet, no matter how clean the hospital is, it can never be comfortable. It can never be your home. It's just like prison. No matter how clean, no matter how homely a prison yard is, it can never be homely. It can never be welcoming. It is called a prison for a reason. It is called a hospital for a reason. So no matter how clean, no matter how beautiful it is, you would not want to stay there. The only thing is that if it is clean and welcoming, you would just want to stay there for a while, do what you want to do, and go. And I love the fact that they were giving him juice. Yes, so if you have a child that also having that stem cells, make sure you give them liquid. Don't allow their throat dry up. Yes, give them liquid. If they like juice, give them juice, orange juice, water, till you take them to the hospital. And there's this thing I've also noticed that very common in children is this purging, stooling. If you notice your child is stooling at least 3 times, 4 times in a day, before you even take the child to the hospital, go and get oral drip. They sell it in sachets. If you live in Nigeria, 200 naira a sachet. Mix it in clean water, then give the child. If you know that you can't get oral drip where you are immediately, and your child has stooled almost 4 times, just get 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of sugar, put it in that your baby's bottle, mix it together and give the child, so that it will it will sustain the child before you take the child to the hospital. So hopefully her next video we will hear good news from her. We will not be we will not come here to talk about anybody being sick again. We'll be here to give you good updates from Olivia Chukwu. Thanks for watching till this very point. I'm a react over here. I do reaction to all that good stuff. Kindly do well by liking, kindly do well by subscribing to the channel. I'll see you in my next one, guys. Bye.